The fund says hundreds of thousands of employees who may qualify for the COVID-19 temporary employer-employee relief scheme benefits may not receive their due because of a number of reasons. But the UIF Commissioner Teboho Maruping joins us now live via Skype to take the discussion further. Mr. Maruping, good afternoon to you and thank you so much for joining us here on the SABC News channel.
Good afternoon and thank you for having me on board today.
Thank you so much indeed for coming through. So why is the UIF concerned about a number of employees who are coming forward to claim their UIF?
I think as I was listening to a discussion earlier, you can see that many South Africans need every single cent to be able to cope with the issues coming out of the coronavirus. As I'm speaking to you now, I have 289,000 people that should be benefiting from the UIF benefit to the tune of 1.1 billion rands. But most of these companies that have applied, they have not declared their employees, they have not paid for them. And all we're asking is that employees, employers, if you know that you have applied for UIF and there are employees that you had not declared for them, please go to our website and declare these employees so that we can pay the employees, because this is money that is due to them and they need it during these difficult times of the coronavirus.
So in terms of the numbers, just take us through the numbers. How are they looking? How many are supposed to claim but have not, and also the amount that's due to be claimed?
As I'm talking to you now, I have 44,000 companies that have claimed for 289 employees for a tune of 1.1 billion rands. Now you can imagine 1.1 billion rands should be sitting in the hands of employees who are sitting at home, who need this money to buy sanitizers, and they have to wash their hands every now and again, and they need sanitizers, they need food. And we're not able to pay these funds because companies have not declared them. And we're asking companies, please declare these employees on our website so that you can pay out this money.
So just in case if the employers do not know how to go about doing this, just talk to us about the process really that is involved in processing the claims, perhaps before and once they've been received by the fund.
The process is rather straightforward. If you go onto our website, you go to the Department of Employment and Labour, you select online services, then you select COVID tests. In the COVID test, it will direct you to register as an applicant. Then you log in. Once you log in, you must then enter the details of your employees. You can enter them one by one, or you can just attach a spreadsheet of all your employees and submit. Once you submitted, UIF will do a benefit calculation and process the payment into the account of the employer. The process is simple as that. And once we've paid the money to the account of the employer can go online and see the details of each employee and how much is paid out to each employee.
So you say that some of the payments have been delayed for a number of reasons, including verification by the employers themselves, because some of the beneficiaries either do not appear on your system or the information given is insufficient. So what happens in an instance where the information that has been provided to the fund itself is not sufficient?
Yes, if the information is not sufficient, we communicate immediately to the employer and we advise them where the mistake is. And most of the employers, where we've communicated to them, especially where it's not a compliance issue, maybe it's a salary details or it's a bank account details or the details of the employee, companies has been quite responsive. Where there's been a delay is where companies have not declared their employees with UIF, where we find companies taking a bit long to respond to us.
So the fund is also emphasizing that all businesses with employees from your spaza shops, for example, to hair salons who are registered with the UIF can also apply for this relief, even employers of domestic workers. Talk to us about those specific employees.
Yes, these employees are the most vulnerable in the country. Your domestic workers, most of them don't know how to use technology, the farm workers, the security guards, and we are saying to employers, please apply on behalf of your domestic worker, of your gardener, that is doing gardening for you but is not able to work now. They need this money, and all you need to do, go on our website and apply for your domestic worker, for your gardener, for your security, for your spaza shop employee, so that they can enjoy the benefit while sitting at home. and be able to survive like all of us.
All right. So if the employers are not able to do that on behalf of their employees, what then happens? Because I would imagine that these employees are not allowed to go to your offices to take through these applications themselves?
Yeah, this is the last resort, honestly, that we would prefer that people stay at home because we want to limit as far as possible any further infection in the country because people are dying, families are losing breadwinners, and we are pleading with employers. Please make sure you apply for employees. But in the event that these employees are not cooperative, which the minister has already issued a directive compelling them to apply for the employees, we have drop boxes in every labor center where people can drop in their applications. We also have our online platform where they can also apply. But once again, the emphasis is for employers to do the responsible thing and apply for their employees.
All right, so in conclusion, let's just recap as to who is entitled, who can apply for this relief.
Anyone who has an employer-employee relationship and works for 24 hours and more is a beneficiary for this relief.
All right, so the money being paid, how does it get through to the employees themselves? Is there perhaps a specific procedure or channel?
Okay, right now we've paid 3.2 billion rands to employers. The process is simple. The employer has the banking details of the employee. Once you transfer the funds to the employer's account, the employer has 2 days to transfer money into the accounts of the employees.
All right, so the money is not paid directly into the accounts of their employees, but it's paid through the employers themselves, who then have 2 days to transfer the money to the accounts of their employees.
Exactly.
All right, that's where we'll leave the discussion. Thank you so much indeed for that clarity. Teboho Maruping is the commissioner responsible for the Unemployment Insurance Fund, really making an appeal for some of you who still have to put through your applications for this relief, and employers who are supposed to assist the different sectors like your domestic workers, your farm workers, your spaza shop workers, and hair salon workers. You are asked here by the Unemployment Insurance Fund to please ensure that you do assist your employees to access these funds. We are now taking a quick